Today's day 200 of my semen retention streak. I've finally done it, guys. I've hit it. Wasn't necessarily easy, but we got here. Your boy got here. I'm recording this on 200. Like, you know, I've been just kind of creating batch content, so you'll probably see this early 200s once I post it. To be honest, this goal, guys, it felt so far away when I started this over 6 months ago. And now that it's here, it just feels normal. Like, it's like everything was a blur, and I kind of forget all the difficulties. This is why I have this channel, so I can go back and watch my daily videos on where I was at. But yeah, now it just feels normal. Like, oh yeah, 200, easy. And my ultimate first goal is actually day 365. 365 days on a pure streak, 12 months. And I'm absolutely gonna hit that without a doubt. The days leading up to this, 197, 8, 9, dude, they were difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were hard. they were frustrating. No surprise, they lined up to a full moon. And I've realized that pattern ever since Bogdan started bringing this stuff up. I've been looking at just my streaks and just kind of monitoring my internal state, my emotional state, my whatever, these urges and everything. It is so interesting how they do seem to line up around full moons. And I'm not saying, guys, go give your power away. Oh, it's a full moon, I have to release because it's a full moon. No, that's stupid. That's some pansy shit right there. Like, it's a terrible excuse. You have to just be aware, you know? If that is a thing, if that's impacting you, just be aware so you can like make changes and overpower it and push through it. And that's what I've been doing. But man, the last 3 days, guys, it felt like a whole flatline period again. And I'm like, mother effer, like, I've hit so many of these over the course of 200 days. Now it's like, how am I still hitting these? How is there still another one? And the thing is there's always another level. There's always another level to get to. There's always like another layer of the onion to get peeled away, which is what this SR is doing. It's peeling away the bullshit layers off of you, only to uncover a deeper, more solidified bullshit layer that it has to pull a little harder to get off. And it just keeps doing that and that and that. And so even if it's like a short flat line, like a short period, like maybe it's not even weeks, maybe it's just a few days, like what I went through, it's still intense and it sucks. Like, it's super shitty. And it reminds me of why most men will never do this or never get to this, because the internal pressure. Most men release their sexual energy, give their sexual energy away, numb themselves with that because they can't handle some type of internal pressure. That is a big reason why I would release so much in the past before this streak. Right? It's a way to numb yourself, to not have to feel anything, to not have to deal with stuff. It just like drains you. You can finally just lay down and not think for a while. So when guys, when you hit these flat lines, I'm telling you, your mind is going to start playing tricks. Your body is going to start playing tricks, saying, dude, just release. Let's be done with it. Let's get over it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to just not have to deal with this anymore? And my mind was playing tricks again. Guys, on day almost 200, my mind was trying to play these tricks. And I had to tell it, bitch, please. You know, I just said, bro, like, no. And I talk about this so much on this channel because you have to have a why that is so big and strong. A why for why you are doing this. A why for why you need all of this energy in your life to create with. A why so big and strong that it casts a shadow on the urges and on the trauma and the stress and essentially this process of being burned into ashes before you can then be the phoenix to rise from them, right? It's a painful process. And if you don't have a strong enough why, if you haven't gotten clear enough on that, you're not going to be able to push through it. Thankfully, I'm locked in on my why, so I've been pushing through. But it's always funny how these difficult days happen before some big, really, really, really big milestones. I've definitely hit a new energetic level. Like it feels like I've hit a new frequency. People are just mirroring it back to me a little bit. Like if you've watched any of my previous videos about like what happened at the grocery store, go watch those. Like just weird stuff. And it's like, it's just mirroring back like subtly that, okay, there's more energy to play with. There's more happening. And that's exciting for me because again, the reason that I'm doing this, guys, yeah, it initially starts with, oh, number one, yeah, let's get more attention. Let's get more attraction from females. Let's get more, whatever. But then, the bigger motivator than that was health related. Oh, my body needs more energy to tackle some long-term health condition stuff that no one was able to help with and figure out, so I'm on my own. Okay, well then I'm gonna lean into that and give my body everything that it needs to accomplish that. And then even a motivator before that, guys, is I have really, really, really big dreams and goals for this life that intimidate the hell out of most people, so I don't talk about them, I don't share them, and I won't bring them up on this channel either, guys. I won't talk about the thing until it happens. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to go buy the car, I'm going to drive it up, and then I will tell you, like that sort of thing. Energetically, I talk about this quite a bit too, but it's the equivalent to like, if you're going to keep talking about the stuff that you're manifesting and creating in life before it happens, it's like the equivalent of going and planting a seed in the ground. It starts growing, and then somebody walks by, you quick go dig it up so you can show them, hey, look what I'm doing. But you keep breaking the root system every time, and they have to go replant it, and the roots have to regrow, and it just takes longer. It slows down the thing coming into your reality. So I'm not ever gonna speak on that until this stuff happens, and then I'll share the insights and stuff. Like that's even the bigger goal. And then, man, last year, guys, July, I lost my mom, and it was a really fucking shitty experience. And I'm still dealing with so much of the emotions and the trauma and the sadness from all of that. And even like, there's something of like coming to grips with the process of life. Like the circle of life per se, that is an emotion, guys, that like, I don't necessarily want to sit with it and feel it. I don't, because it sucks. It's not enjoyable for me right now. But like, that's the stuff that is coming up that I have to sit with and work through and like all of that. But even more than all this, guys, this has turned me into the next version of myself. Like, Jason, quit caring what other people think. Quit not doing things because you're worried or scared or whatever. Quit playing life small. Fuck it. What's the point of playing life small, guys? And maybe you need to hear this too. What is the point of doing life small? Everybody is you pushed out. This is here to be an experience for you. You might as well go big with it. You might as well go all the way with it. Quit playing small. And it really only, like, as a man, you lose your mom in this life. And again, did I lose her? No, right? We're spiritual beings, guys. We're souls. What I lost, in this game was her physical presence, which, yeah, it's a bummer. And yeah. What do I want to say here? I could go into this. I could take this in a lot of directions. What I'm trying to say, guys, is to explain it to you, I'm going to talk about this aspect of loss, because that is the aspect of physical 3D life, right? I know she's still here. I know I get to see her again. But going through something like that as a man in this game of life, to lose your mom, like, it's something different. It is genuinely something different. And it makes you start to look at life completely different and look at yourself completely different. And coming out of that, I've just said, fuck it. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to quit playing small, and I'm going to go all in. So I came back from that experience that I was up north with my family for. Came back, went to a Dr. Joe Dispenza event for a week in Nashville. Started working through stuff, and my life, guys, it started purging things out at such a rapid pace. It's like such a rapid pace. And what's interesting is I went to that Dr. Joe Dispenza event on like 40 days of SR. I was on a streak there, and I had these crazy experiences, like next level energy. And also just like, I'm working through all this stuff with my mom, my family. And anyways, I came back from that, didn't keep the streak going. Had other things mirrored back to me, reflected to me. And finally I got to the point, my life is like purging things out. Things are falling out. Like, it's not enjoyable. And finally I was just like, screw it. I'm going all in. I'm going all in on this SR journey. And I'm going to see what's on the other side. I'm going to see what happens. I already know what happens on this side of it. I'm going to lean into this thing, and I'm going to go all in. I'm going to see what happens. And here we are. I just hit 200 days. And all of those things, guys, wrapped up into one is my why. Everything that I just talked about. I could go more specific on it, but I'm not going to. But that is, in general, that is the concoction of my why that is so big and strong that I will not stop this journey until life bends to my will how I want it to. It's as simple as that. So when I have these really, really difficult times, like the last 3-4 days, whatever, well, I just take it on the chin. You just got to work through it. There's no other way. There's no other way to get through this, guys. You can't get around it. You can't get over it. You have to go through it. But you know what? The thing about this is, when I meet other retainers, I don't really think I've met any other retainers in real life now that I think about it. Obviously, there's other guys on YouTube that are doing this journey. But like, you can see it, you can feel it. It's like the respect, because I know what they had to go through. They know what I've had to go through. And it's like respect. To get here, you have to be a baller. Like, you went through stuff most people have no idea, and I know because I went through it. It's like a nod, you know? It's like, I guess a similarity is like when you see it in the movies where like the guys go to war and they come back and go to their normal lives, and then you see each other every now and then walking past, and you give them like the nod of respect, like, dude, I know you, I see you, I know what you've been through, like, you're a real one. That's kind of what it feels like here. It's like, this SR journey can feel a little bit like war. Like, for real. And it's just like, it's kind of like this brotherhood, this secret brotherhood for those that go through it. It's like the initiation. And you know what? Maybe this is actually the real initiation into becoming a man. Other cultures back in the day would have these initiations for boys to become men and everything. We've kind of lost that in our modern culture, which is too bad. But if nothing else, getting sucked into normalcy as a man in this culture that we're brought up in, and just being deficient, giving your energy away, hitting rock bottom, and then from there having to claw your way back up on this SR journey and breaking 200 days and then a year and whatever. It's like, that to me almost feels more like, like that initiation of really becoming a man. Because one thing that I've realized is a man, guys, isn't going to just be throwing his sexual energy away in life at things that don't last, at things that really aren't important in the grand scheme of things, because he knows the value of it. He knows the value of what he brings to the table, what he holds. And he knows that he needs that energy to aim it at his life purpose, his life goals, to provide for the people around him. Like, he knows how important that is. And he's not going to waste it. And I would say I've finally hit that point of like, dude, I know what I hold. I value what I hold. And I'm not going to keep wasting this on things that don't pay me back monster dividends in life. And it has truly rewired my mind in a way that, man, it's life-changing. And I'm finally getting to that point in my mind where I'm the version that I need to be in here to actually achieve and conquer all the things in life that I want to achieve out here. It starts internal, It always starts with the new identity first, and then life mirrors that back to you. Anybody who's made it into the NBA was dreaming of that and being that and claiming that as a kid leading up to that. You can say with their career, you can say with all this stuff, you can say with money, whatever. It's like, you look at any man that's really achieved something great, he was speaking that into existence and walking it and talking it for a really long freaking time, and he was wearing that as a personality before it was mirrored back to him, and everybody says you're crazy. Everybody thinks you're crazy until it happens, and then they call you a genius. Oh, you knew it was always going to work. Like, bro. And this is what's going to happen on your SR journey, guys. You got to walk and talk like the guy that's going to get on this streak and not quit. You just have to. And it's not going to make sense to anybody, and it's sure as heck isn't going to make sense to any NPCs that you're talking to about this. But you just got to do it. You got to lock in. You got to be willing to be crazy for a while. So that's 200 days, guys, on this streak. Again, I'm really freaking pumped about this. This is a big deal. It does feel like energetically I hit a new milestone here. I hit the next level, and I'm excited to see how this starts to get mirrored back to me in life. But again, in the grand scheme of things, 200 days, guys, isn't much at all. Like, it really isn't much at all. And this is a cool milestone, but it's like, my first big goal, we're like a little over halfway there. Once I hit 12 months, that's really going to be one worth celebrating. But even still, guys, in the grand scheme of things, 12 months, like that's not much. Let's keep this thing going. Let's see what happens. Let's see how good this can really get. So, keep it up, gentlemen. Let me know what day you're on. Have any of you made it to day 200 yet? I know there's quite a few of you that are right behind me in this on this long streak, so I'm sure you're getting close. But keep it going, gents. Keep your eye on the prize. Know why you're doing this, and get so clear on your why, your purpose for doing this, that you're able to push through the difficult days, the flat lines, the emotional pressure, the stuff that's going to come up on this, because it does. And you gotta be the man that can deal with it. So keep pushing through. Peace, love, abundance. I'll catch you on the next one.